Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City Skylines. And we are back here for episode number 2 in our Aloha Paradise map. We're on a tropical island that looks remarkably similar to Maui. I thought about calling this Hawaii because it's a fake version of Hawaii, but we'll call it Aloha Paradise instead. Last episode, we did a lot of stuff, created this barrier island by putting in this little river here and doing some keys. We're not finished with this at all yet. We did a canal. Put in our airport, put in a cruise line area. A lot more work to be done here. So that takes care of passengers by ship and by plane. Today what I want to do is work on some cargo stuff. So we need to also have cargo arrive by and leave by ship and by plane. And so what I've done is I went ahead and placed this. It's the cargo hub. Let's see here. The cargo hub, and we have a rail on it as well. Which one is this called? It's not the train, it's that one? No, it is this one. Yeah, it's that one. Is the cargo hub. So we have quite a few things on here. So what I want to do today is we need to get this thing leveled out. I figure this would be a good place to put all my industrial stuff. This dark area is for ore. The lighter area is for farming. So I think I may have a little ore industry eventually over here, and maybe some farming industry and regular industry over here too. This will be my dirty area. It's close to this highway, which I think I'm going to get rid of the entrance and exit for the rail and the highway over here and make it a true island. But what I want to do is get this thing, this little area over here, set up a little bit. This is on a hill, as you can tell, so we kind of cut into it. So I need to, first of all, kind of level out the ground a little bit over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do. Let me go ahead and make the brush a little bit bigger here. I want a nice area, nice flat area over here down by the water. I'm going to need to put in some keys as well. There's rail and some infrastructure I want to put in here. So we want to make this thing look like an actual working area for industrial stuff. We're going to have a lot of industry over here. My thinking is we'll also have a ferry boat that'll take you over to the over here, this island where we're going to have all of our power and our water and our sewer and everything over in this area. As well as a little bit of housing over in this end too. This will be a kind of an industrial area. But for cargo and stuff, we got to get things in. And in order to get things in, we need to get people to ship things in and fly things in and that type of thing. And so I don't want to have like some gigantic cliff face over here though. That's the thing. So I have a series of tiers. T-I-E-R-S, not crying tears. We can have everything lined up. I also want to have some other. I want to make this look, pretty realistic. So I'm going to have I have some rail coming off here, going over, eventually to my industry over this way, and we have farming over here, industry over that way. Got to find a place to put the airport, maybe right over here, something like that. This is going to be all residential and stuff. So may do some more barrier island stuff over here. That may be good. Kind of cut through this way. So I'm going to kind of play around with this a little bit while I put this on pause and see what I come up with. And I will be right back. Okay, I've laid in some of the basic stuff here. What I've done is I went ahead and did a leveling up and brought like a little piece of land sticking out this way and keyed it up. And then I used my surface painter to paint pavement on here. And basically what I've done here is place a couple of warehouses, a couple of small warehouses that we have in our industry section, and basically set them for empty with commercial zones. And a couple of these cargo storage stacks. A couple of those for color. And then I did a little parking lot over here. Excuse me, I've got a one-way road so I can get roads coming in here probably from the industry and then going out. So we'll have one way to a little loop so I won't have a lot of traffic jams. I got my rail section set up so I can connect it over here to think the airport will go right over here or something like that. So I think that looks pretty good. I want to go ahead and do a little bit more detail though. I haven't finished this part up yet. I do want to get some, actually, let's take a look at this. I got some new stuff here with some cargo spots you can put in. I'm not sure how to use these though. So I need to play around with those a little bit. I'm going to do some more of the concrete, I think, though. Let's do the surface painter. It's all going to be concrete over here. A very nice industrial looking area over in this area. Over in this area. That makes a lot of sense. So let's see. So we're going to want to have some kind of parking things in here. Actually, let's see what else we have over here for in our oil industry, which we don't have any oil on this map. But what I'm looking for is some of this storage stuff. It's a little big. Yeah, something like this, because it looks very storagey like. These are our oil industry storage. We can use these for a variety of different things. Put a little room for a parking lot there. A couple of these here. Let's go over here and get one of our little small parking areas. Balances out. Let's see how that looks. Okay. All right. That's not bad. I like that. And yeah, so I'm going to keep working on this a little bit. I do want to try and figure out how to do the like cargo things. This looks like a really useful thing. This allows you to lay out a whole bunch of these let's see here. Lay out a bunch of these cargo containers and things like that and put them everywhere. And I think it'll look really, really good. I really want a big area that I can lay out here. What is this? Cargo yard. Oh, here's some small cargo yards. Yeah, let me put some of these down here. Okay, I'm not sure what that's going to look like. We had to put in some of these down here. I wanted to see what this looks like. So I'm going to keep working on this a little bit, get this shaped up. I think it's coming in pretty nicely. I want it to be a lot bigger than this, though, and have a lot more activity to it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've been continuing on with this, and it's looking pretty good. I went ahead and laid out a bunch of these individual cargo containers. I figured out how to do this cargo thing. Let's click on here. Yeah, so what you do is you can put these boxes to get really close to it and lay these things out. Now, this particular mod is going to go ahead and start placing cargo things in here by itself, and it'll depend on different types of warehouses you have and that kind of thing. So I got these two and these two, so I'm not sure if I need to play around with it, change them to balanced or full or something, and as they go up or down, then they'll fill up. I got a couple parking lots here, and then just random ones I've stuck in. And I notice that these random ones, you click on here, and they'll just kind of change the color automatically for you. I put these, as I look like a white one there, and a white one, and a white one, and there's a red one. There we go. White, a green, blue, blues, that kind of thing. So you can kind of fill this up a little bit. And it looks pretty good. And so yeah, so just kind of fill this up. Now what I'm doing over here is I've laid out a couple. I've leveled this out. I have enough room for another one of these over here if I need it. If I'm have a lot of shipping going in here. Maybe I can add a second one over here. I don't really need the rail that much, except it's going to go over here eventually to something I'm going to come up with later on, and then maybe over here to some farming. But I don't really need the rail. I'm not going to have a lot of rail in this map. But I've got it just in case. It looks really cool anyway. So I've got this space set out just in case I need to add another one of these. Over here, though, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of prop ships I can put in here. So I'm going to have like just some docked ships. So they'll be kind of just for show, really. But so what I need to do here is go ahead and lay out my keys to kind of even this out a little bit. Trying to get the right shape. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of play around with it and try and get the right shape that I'm looking for. If I don't like it, I can try and change the ground a little bit. Let's see here. Brush a little bit bigger. Need to come in a little bit on this, I think. So I'm going to do. Let's go to that level. I'm going to push this back in a little bit. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. And then we'll kind of have to play around with it a little bit more. Push this in a little bit. And what I'll do here is use my Move It mod. Try and pull this over a little bit like that. I'll kind of pull this down a little bit. Try and make this look a little even. So yeah, let me play around with this a little bit more, and I'll be right back. Okay, that looks pretty good. I got the thing evened up pretty well. Now what I need to do next is I'm going to turn this into some concrete again. And what I need to do is I need to go on to the Steam Workshop and get some shipping. A couple of old freighter ships or something like that. I can kind of park in here and I have some warehouses around there. So look, I have a ship here, maybe a ship here and a ship there and things like that. So, and put some more warehouses around that and some more shipping containers, and we'll have our whole set of docks. And if we do need some more stuff, I can have another one over here. My thinking was I can also, if I need to, put another cargo harbor up here. It's far enough away that it would be timing with the shipping lanes. That's not too bad an idea. And I can also do a ferry somewhere in this general area to connect over here to where we're going to have all of our electrical and water treatment plants and all that kind of stuff. I want to really jazz that up, make it look really professional as well. So this is looking pretty good. Let me do a little bit more stuff on here, and we'll be right back. Okay, I went to the store and found several ships that I got. I got an oil tanker over here, put over this way. I got a shipping freighter. I got this one I used twice. And I've been playing around with some of these warehouse things and playing some of these things. I'm not sure if they're going to fill in like they're supposed to be. Otherwise, I just went ahead and started placing some of these shipping containers and have some other kind of warehouses and some fencing and try to make it look like an actual working dock, working port. And once we get the game going, then we'll have actual ships moving in and out of here, delivering products and trucks coming in and out and stuff like that. And we'll have power and water and everything. Everything kind of disappears when you get far away like that. Then you get up closer and you can see everything. So I think it's looking pretty good. We kind of run out of time, so I'm not going to have time to do the airport, the cargo airport right now. But they'll be somewhere around this general area as well. I got to figure, I think the road is probably going to come this way and then go up to this main road so I can get around. The rail I'll probably attach eventually to go over this area, and then maybe attach over here to get to some farming. Not quite sure yet. And yeah, so we've got the very basics for this, for the passengers up here. I may do another cruise line harbor thing over here. A little bit more room for some more shops. I like the way I did the multiple ships over here. So I may have like some little cruise ships, in dock, some fake ships in dock. This is a working thing. Maybe I'll have some over here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it at the other end, right over here somewhere. Have some ploppable ships. All right, so that's pretty good. So what we still need to do is work on our cargo airport. And then I want to do some stuff over here with our electrical and water and sewer. And I think we'll do that for next time. So until next time, this is Greg 29407 saying aloha, and we'll see you next time.